going on, everybody? Welcome back to Desire to Inspire. It's your mama's favorite podcast.
You heard?
You already know it's me and Freddy, but we got J.R. Smith in the building. Jeremy,
What's
what is
going
going on,
on?
bro?
What's
So we were
happening,
kind of,
fellas?
oh,
Having a good day down here in
oh,
Georgia.
hell yeah.
Got my buddy Brody, the guy I train up through the interwebs. He had his first bull riding competition,
Oh shit.
and yeah, dude, in about 2 months, and we got another one tonight. So
Hell
we're
yeah.
living life, man. It's nice. I was up in Cleveland. It was cold, and I'm down here. It's like 85 degrees.
Yeah.
Loving it.
85
yeah.
and sunny, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, well, we're going to get into this bull riding later, 100%. But we were just having a conversation off air, and we just had to kick shit on because it was going to go somewhere else. So, Jeremy, if you want to start back where you were about this 8 a.m. everyday thing, let's just start there, and then we'll spiral it back out of control.
Cool. Oh yeah, it'll get out of control quick, but we'll start with a little structure. I like it. So, yeah, what we were just talking about, man, we were going into that 8 a.m. Bible study we do every day, and it was it's really great. If anybody is out there listening and they want to know more about it, hit up one of us and we'll get you any information on it. But yeah, every day, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. We got people from Wisconsin. I'm from Cleveland. We got dudes in California. We got this lady in the Philippines. We got a couple dudes from Africa those dudes are doing real big stuff. They're literally going out to these villages of people that have never even heard the name of Jesus, and they're teaching them for the very first time. And some of the stuff that those dudes tell us and the stories and the experiences they have with these people is crazy. But yeah, so what we were just talking about, the growth we had in our most recent study. We were talking about there was two dudes in there that had differing opinions on basically what our lives should be. It's
Mhm.
One said, we should strive to live this perfect, sinless life. Like that should be the goal. Like strive for that. And another dude was saying how that's just completely unrealistic, and there's us even thinking that we can strive for that isn't right. And these two dudes were just going back and forth, and we were all just kind of on there listening, just letting them two talk, because it's usually 10, 12 people, but it was just these two dudes talking for a little while, and you can tell they were getting annoyed with each other, and they were starting to get into it a little bit, and then we just broke it up a little bit, started laughing, and then I don't know. We just got back in the word. I think it was Luke 6:18 maybe. And it's talking about how when Jesus, who's the only person that ever was perfect and completely sinless, no flaws, never did anything wrong, not even one time his whole entire life, no matter where you go in the history books, everybody always paints him. Literally, you can't find a bad thing the dude did. He was that guy. And even when he would be giving these Sermon on the Mounts and talking to all these people from the mountain, he'd be on the top of the mountain praying and have 5,000 people standing underneath him ready to listen. Before he would talk, he would come down from the mountain and get on level field with everybody. So it's like, if the one dude that did have this perfect life that we're even discussing right now did have that, and even he had to come down on level field just to talk with everybody because that's what he thought was important, what are we arguing about over who knows more about this and that? It's like,
Yep.
we ain't got that right. We don't know that.
Right.
What I mean? But yeah, it's really good, man. And that was just one of the most recent things that went down on there. But every day, dude, it's one of those things where you got all these people that we're in the study. Nobody really knows we're in the study. It's not like somebody that goes to church and shows up to their study so that everybody at their local church knows they're at the study.
Mhm.
It's like nobody knows if you're going to be there or not. So it's completely spirit focused.
Right.
There's no outside.
How long do you guys talk every day?
We do an hour. We go 8 to 9 every day. We open it with a prayer, and then we just pick a book and we just go through it front to back. Right now we're in Luke, but we've been through Matthew. We went through 1st and 2nd Corinthians, and I think we're going to do a little Old Testament after Luke. But right now we're going through Luke, and we literally do maybe a chapter a day. Like somebody will read through like, I don't know, maybe 10 to 15 verses, just whatever feels right. And then we'll just kind of stop and everybody will just sit there quiet for a little bit, just taking it in. And somebody will be like, damn, that was crazy. And we'll just go over it and like just talk about what we think it meant and why it's important for us. And it's definitely, I think, probably been the thing in my life that's given me the biggest growth in the spirit, is just being surrounded by these other people that are fully devoted to the spirit with no other ideas in mind while they're doing it. You know, like it's literally 100% kingdom focused, channeling the spirit as best as we can. And I think it's important because for me, you know, and whenever anybody says like they're not feeling God as much and they're not, you know, just feeling the spirit as well, I always tell them like you should hop in a Bible study, because I could go to church, you know, I feel something. It's good. I go to the
So
woods, go out in nature.
that's a
I'll
good
feel
point though.
something.
So look, me and Freddie were kind of telling you before we hopped on. So we had the Moore brothers on, and they're kind of like what sparked this conversation of faith. And yeah, for sure, dude. Awesome
Yeah.
guys. I grew up religious, and but it wasn't like by my own will, I would say. Like it was more my family goes, I go. And so I felt like after so long, it was like, this is more of like, I'm being forced to be here. Let me step back. And so I kind of fell out. And then talking with them, like it's always been in my mind. So then talking with them kind of got it again. Then at the Do Hard Sing conference, I went to church with all those guys and it was like, okay, like these are all dudes just like me. Like it's not like nobody here thinks they're any better than anybody. But like it got me back in it. So I've been now multiple times over like the last month and a half. And I can
Cool,
like
dude.
I can feel, and like you're saying, it's like people will say, I don't feel God right now, da da da. But the thing is, like, literally, like this was just like 2 weeks ago. This was the sermon like that I heard. They were talking about your relationship with God and how you're not always gonna feel it. But if you're not putting in the work, how can you expect to feel it? If you're not gonna feel in love with your wife, like he basically said it like, I don't wake up and I feel married. Like it's not like I wake up and I'm like, oh, I feel married today, but I'm still married. And you're not gonna wake up and like always feel like this rush of like, oh, God's here. But like unless you work on that relationship, it's not you're not gonna feel it. Like if you just let your wife chill and you do your own thing, like eventually that's gonna be a problem too. And you're not gonna feel connected to her either. So it's I completely feel where you're coming from. And like I
Mm-hmm.
understand what these people are saying, but it's like unless you work on it, like how can you expect to feel that?
Yep. Jeremy, when you say like we and we lead do the Bible study, who is the we we're talking about? Is this like your community that you bring in? Is this somebody that you joined?
It's somebody I joined. So there's a guy on Twitter. His name's Evan Moon. He sent me a DM one day and we got on a phone call, and just really cool dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's a state champ swimmer back in Wisconsin. He swam in college a little bit, and you know, we were just bullshitting a little bit, and he told me about this Bible study he does. I don't know how it came up, but he said his good buddy from high school and college, his buddy Matt Balsavich, is the dude that kind of like organizes it. And Matty B's on Twitter too. He's a great dude. He's always tweeting kingdom focused stuff, man. Great dude. Real centered in the spirit, man. That dude, he's something else. But he kind of organized it. But it's not like it's like a lead thing, you know. It's like it's straight up just everybody's in there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's so you could have one person that talks the whole time on Monday and like puts their input on everything, and then Tuesday they don't say a word. You know what I mean? It's not like it's like Matt's running the show and like we
Right.
follow what Matt said.
Yeah.
It's just we're all just in there learning together, you know. Because at the end of the day, we're all human beings, you know. We don't. Hey, they say who's the greatest of you in the kingdom, and Jesus said, "Whoever is the least is the greatest."
Mm.
You know what I mean? There ain't no greatest. There ain't no
Yep.
least. We're just sitting here, bro. We don't know anything. We're humans. We understand what humans understand, but that ain't much. So it's like it's a really good study, dude. It's I love it. Starts the day off right every time too, because we do it at 8 a.m. Eastern time. So
That's
I
probably
guess the people,
I'm gonna hop in there, but that's about to be a 6 a.m. start for me someday,
dude.
baby.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
that's all right, bro. That's all right. We got this dude Jason. He's in California. He hops on at 5 a.m. every morning.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's dope.
he's in there more consistent than me because it's one of those things where it's like you can miss a day or two. It's not like,
Yeah.
oh, you missed a day, you better not come back. Like,
Yeah.
Sinner.
yeah, sooner. Yeah, exactly. People will come in, then not come in for 2 weeks, and come in and like it's just good stuff, bro. I'm telling you, it starts your day off so good, and if there have been periods where I've missed like 2 or 3 days in a row, like I can feel it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The days don't start the same way. They just put you in such a great mood, so full of love, bro. Like everybody in there just loves each other. We're actually getting some stuff organized. I think we're sending some toys to this lady in the Philippines. She's a teacher, and she was sending us some pictures of these kids the other day, and then the
Oh,
one
hell
lady,
yeah.
yeah. So that'll be cool. But yeah, no, it's a great study, dude. Great way to start the day.
Hell yeah. Definitely have to check it out.
Yep. When we haven't got into like your story and like where you're from and stuff, and I know we're all from the same area. So I'm
Lorraine
very
boys.
excited. I'm very excited to have a fellow Lorraine person doing some big things, man. So if you don't mind, Dylan, I'd like to hear a little bit of
Yeah.
JR story, see what life's like, and then start rolling from there.
Yeah, buddy. So all right, I grew up in Lorraine Amherst area.
Squad.
Played sports my whole life. Sports was my life. That's all I was doing. Football, baseball. I wrestled a little bit. Um, always been getting big since I could remember. I was old enough to hold a weight. My brother, he's like 10 years older than me, and when he got out of high school, he went to college, played football at Ohio Dominican, and he was studying exercise science. And then he got out of there, and then he got his personal training cert, and he was training people, and I was one of those people. Ever since I think I was maybe like 10 when we had some weights in the garage. We had a small squat rack and a weight tree bench and some barbells, little barbell dumbbells, like the mini barbells, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Stack weights on. And we would just be getting after it, dude. And then then I grew up a little bit. Wanted to go to the military after school. Some things happened. I couldn't. So I went to LCCC. You boys know that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I did my time there.
College. Oh, yeah. So I went there for a couple of years. No goal in mind. I said I wanted to be a lawyer because that's what everybody told me I'd be good at. So I was like, all right, I'm going for political science. Like I was just wasting time, dude. I wasted 2 years there. And I mean, I got my associates, which is good, but like I didn't really have anything focused. So then when I was done with my associates, I was like, shit, I can't waste any more time here. I've capped out LC. Got to figure something else out. And so I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll go back to playing football. So I talked to a couple schools. I had some buddies that played at Baldwin Wallace, and I got a decent little scholarship offer to go play football there. And everything was good to go. July, the summer before my first semester was starting, I was going to be my junior year going in there. I was playing basketball on fast break, hit a mean old Euro step. Look, I cradled the ball in one hand, kind of pushed off with the other, and then I went over to my right leg to hit the Euro and hit the layup. But when I went over, the other dude came over with me, and my knee just went. Oh yeah, snapped it good. It was tough, and called my coach, let him know that had a torn ACL. He was not happy, to say the least. But I mean, it was what it was. So I was still planning to go to school. I had gotten surgery.
How old were you at this time?
I was 20.
Okay.
So yeah, I was 18, 19. I spent at LC, and then I was 20. I was getting ready to go there. And then I was going for political science. It's gonna be my major there. But
still in that lawyer thing, huh?
Oh yeah. I didn't know what. I knew I wanted to play football, but I was like, sure, I guess this is the path I'm on.
Hey, you don't gotta explain to me, bro. I changed my major about 6 times. It's all good.
Yeah. But and that was part of the thing too, is I always heard people say, "Oh, you don't want to change your major. You don't want to change your major." So I was like,
You don't.
"Well,
Trust me.
I guess this is what I started. I might as well just keep it here, whatever." So now I got an apartment. I'm out in Berea, getting ready for football. You know, I'm rehabbing a little bit, getting ready for classes. And my parents called me up 5 days before the semester started, and they said, "Hey, you got a letter here from Baldwin Wallace." I was like, "Okay, why do you call me to tell me about a letter? Like, I can just grab it whenever." And they're like, "Well, you might want to come home and see it." So I was like, "What? All right."
Can't take a picture and send me the shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So I drive home. I'm so confused. Pull up and they got it sitting on the kitchen table. I remember. I walk in and it said my scholarship was no longer available. I went from paying I went from paying 5,000 a year to 35,000 a year 5 days before the semester started.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. I'm already locked into my apartment for a year. I've got all my shit moved in, you know, like, yeah, dude. Dropped it right on.
Rough.
Yeah, that sucked. So, you know, I'm a cheap bastard. I said 35,000 for school. I'm out.
I was just gonna ask,
No
did you go
way.
through with it or no?
Hell no.
I don't blame
dropped
you.
out right then and there, bro.
Yep.
Well, not right then and there. I made some calls to try and get it figured out. Zero help came from that.
Yeah.
Damn.
At all, from nobody. So dude, I remember I even had a meeting with the president of the whole university, like one-on-one in his office, give him my little spiel, and he was like, "Well, you seem like a good dude, but I got nothing to do with the money, man, so I don't know what to tell you."
Bro, it's
like,
so fucked up. Like yeah, dude, like they just like they take these kids, like you're a kid at that point, like just trying to better yourself. You get hurt, no fault of your own. Like, I'm sorry. Like if you would have got hurt playing for them, it'd have been the same shit. It's so fucked up the way that system works, man.
Yep.
Yeah. It is what it is, man. But yeah, that was done. And then now I'm trying to figure my stuff out. So I didn't know what I was gonna do. I knew that real estate was how people make money. So I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna be getting into real estate someday, making money, I better know how to work on these houses. So I got an electric apprenticeship and I became an electrician. Did that for about a year. And I knew I didn't want to be an electrician forever. I just want to learn it. I did it for a year. I learned it really good. That's probably my best trade that I know is electric. But then I swapped out of there and I got into trim carpentry. And I learned a little bit of carpentry, you know, did that for about 6 months. You know, I'm not no master or nothing, but I learned the basics of what I would need to know to do a house. And then I got into a little bit of plumbing. So
Jack of all trades, baby.
Yeah, dude. That's what I wanted to do, man. I just wanted to know a little bit of everything. So if I was making a house someday, you know, and it needed, you know, just something small, like just the trim on the house was garbage, maybe like rotted by water, whatever, fix the water damage, and then go back in and do the trim. Well, if you hire somebody to do trim, it's expensive, but it's something that's so easy to do. You just have to know how to do it and know the little things, you know. Anybody out there that's listening, you want to put trim, I'll tell you. You cut a 3/8 inch block, you put it against the wall everywhere, you cut your edges for your trim, you put that bitch up against the wall, and you nail it in with an air gun. Simple as that. It's super easy.
He just gave you an apprenticeship for free.
Right?
Hey, for free. It's really as simple as that, bro. YouTube University can teach you everything. But yeah, so I was doing that, and then now the time rolls around, I can go back in the military again, which was my first idea in the first place of everything before I was even going to college. And now that ball rolls around, so I'm like, all right. And I start making some calls, and I go through the Army. Heard their thing, and some stuff happened with that, and that didn't work out. So I ended up in an Air Force recruiting office, getting ready to do air traffic control. So I walk in and I basically told them I want to do air traffic control. And they're like, well, Air Force doesn't work like that. You can't just pick your job. Like, you can kind of give us a rundown and we'll tell you what we get for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But then this dude starts walking out the back of the office and he's like, hey, you can't pick those jobs, but you can pick these jobs. And he hands me these 2 brochures. One's for TAC-P and one's for CCT. And I was looking at them and they were just some badass jobs, man. Jumping out of planes, scuba diving, tactical stuff, blowing shit up. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm on this. That you got me. I'm sold. So that's what I did for a while.
Were the jobs actually like? I'm assuming you got one of those jobs.
Yeah, I was in for combat control.
Were they as advertised?
Well, see, this is the thing. No, it was definitely hardcore shit. Like, I still know a lot of dudes that are in there, and I see the stuff that they've been posting to like their private accounts, and I'm like, damn, that looks so much fun. But COVID rolls around.
Fucking COVID.
Everybody's favorite
COVID,
thing.
dude. And I said right from the very beginning I was never gonna get that shot. And that's what they did. They said you got to get that shot if you want to be in Uncle Sam's Air Force party. So
yep.
I didn't get that shot. And then boom, pivot again.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude. It's like my life's been like a pinball machine, bro. Kind of hear that, boom, boom.
Right.
But everything I've learned, I think, has led me to the point where I'm at right now.
Yep.
Which is truly a great spot for me to be, I think, man. I'm doing way more to help people than I would have if I was in the Air Force, if I was being a lawyer, if I was just flipping houses for myself, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I got sent home, and I knew when I got sent home, I didn't want to work for nobody. It's just not how I'm wired. I don't know. It's just, there's nothing wrong with working 9 to 5s, you know? But that's just
not for you.
That's just not how I'm wired. It's just, I don't know. It's just over my experiences, I've learned that. I don't like having to work on somebody else's schedule, somebody else give me stuff. That's just not for me. And back to my brother that's been training forever, we got a gym back home.
Okay.
So it's a big old warehouse. We've had weights in it since 2009. Never really ran it seriously. It's just been our hangout spot, man. My grandma, she used to. Do y'all remember Snyder's of Berlin chips?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Dude, we had a distributorship for Snyder's of Berlin. So my grandma and grandpa and my dad and all his brothers, they all worked in the business.
I think I might know one of your uncles.
Who? Joel?
Yeah, Joel.
Joel was the man.
Dude, he was the fucking man. He was super close with my father and my mom. And dude, so, dude, fuck yeah. Holy shit, what a small world.
Yeah, bro, that's my uncle, man.
Yeah, he was awesome, dude.
Yeah, he passed away in like 2010, 2011, I think. I wish he was still around. But
yeah,
that was a really good dude.
Fuck yeah.
He got a lot of stuff rolling. He was actually the last one that was running the warehouse.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, my grandma, she's 92. So she hasn't really done it in like 20, 30 years. And that was Joel that was running the warehouse, just running the distributing. So basically anybody that doesn't know what that means, it's basically, if you know Snyder's chips, they would come up with a big old semi truck, unload just boxes of chips, pretzels, the little Elmer fudge, you know, all that. They would load them in the warehouse. Dudes that were working in the warehouse would take it, put it in stacks where it's supposed to be in the warehouse. And then every morning there was 6 box trucks get loaded up and they would drive out on their route. They would hit gas stations, schools, bars, clubs, whoever needed chips, anybody.
Yep. They would come to my dad's golf course.
Yeah, there you go. See golf courses.
Yep.
Yep. But when Joel passed away, nobody was there to continue running the business. So it just kind of was one of those things that just went astray. You know, we had just
Mhm.
probably 10,000 bags of chip just sitting in the warehouse, not doing nothing. You know, just
Damn.
getting stale. And while they were just sitting there, nobody was using the warehouse. My brother and I asked our grandma. They were like, "Hey, can we throw some weights in here?" She's like, "Oh yeah, I don't care, use it." And we're like, "All right, cool." So in the very corner of this warehouse, like hidden behind a 12-foot tall wall of Snyder's of Berlin chip boxes, we had a squat rack, a bench, a weight tree, barbells, and dumbbells like we had in the garage. All we did was move it over there.
Fuck
And
yeah.
dude, we went to, and a lot of bands too. We did a lot of band work. We would just run the halls, basically. It was like little
Mhm.
hallways between the boxes, and we just get the bands and just we'd be jumping, running, doing all the plyometric stuff with the band. Bands are great. Anybody out there wants to work out, doesn't have that much equipment, just get you some bands. You can go to work.
Yep.
But yeah, we did some serious work back there, man. I was like 16 years old, squatting 500 pounds, just staring at a wall of chips.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. And over time, you know, we finally convinced her to get the chips out of there. So we got the chips out and we moved from the corner over to the opposite side where there's a lot more space. And then over time, slowly started adding stuff. And it's honestly a real good community gym, man, because so much of the stuff we got was from friends, was from local schools when they got new weight room.
Mhm.
Uh, you know, we got some turf from this place in Avon that was just getting new turf. They wanted to get rid of the old turf, so they gave us their old stuff. And
Damn, that's dope.
yeah, dude, it's one of those things. Another man's trash, another man's treasure.
Yep.
That's what it turned into. Because now you look at that weight room and you think about how we got all that stuff, and it's like, damn, yeah, this stuff was just given away.
Yep.
And
That's wild.
yeah, dude. So now we got good old weight room set up and back home from the Air Force and opening up the House of Steel, baby.
Hell yeah. So you guys anybody can get a membership there, or is it like private, or how's the gym ran now?
Well, anybody can get a membership there, man. It's always been sort of a private thing. Like I was
Yeah.
saying, kind of just like a bro spot, you know. It's like
Yep.
I would work out there, my brother would work out there, our friends would work out there, and then my brother was training people at the time, but not really in large scale. He was working other jobs too. He's just kind of doing that extra. A lot of really good athletes that trained in there, though. I don't know if y'all know Rashad Berry.
Yep.
Yep.
He worked out in there for like 5-6 years.
Oh, yeah, because your brother coached for a little bit, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
coached
yeah.
at Lorraine. So
Okay.
yeah, a lot of those dudes. Sherm,
Mm-hmm.
Pablo is in there a little bit.
Damn, that's
Pablo,
sick. Dude, I'm so pissed. I've been fucking going to Planet Fitness when I go
Bro,
home.
when I went home
dude.
and we lived
I'm
together, I
so
was like,
pissed.
I'm not lifting anywhere else, bro.
Dude, that's unreal. I think I'm gonna be home the end of September, so I'm about to hit you up and
Let's
come and
go.
check the place out.
Heck yeah, you got to, man. Got to.
Damn.
And when y'all are visiting from far, I mean, it don't cost no money either. We do memberships for people that are regularly coming, but I don't do day passes or nothing like that. It's like, you want to come check it out while you're home, bro? Just come
Fuck
on,
yeah.
come get it in.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
That's dope.
So what's the vision for it, man? What are you about to do? What are you about to make the House of Steel into?
Dude, we're gonna have multiple UFC champions fighting out the House of Steel is what it's gonna turn into.
Okay.
Hell
That's
yeah,
what it-
baby.
I love the
that's what-
confidence in what you just said, bro. You were like,
Yep.
we're going to.
Well, y'all are from Lorraine. You know what
Yeah.
Lorraine's about. Lorraine
Yeah.
has so much life and so much potential and so much fuel and so many athletes.
Yep.
We just need a place to let all that anger out. You know,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and UFC, it's the fastest growing sport in the world. There's some scrappers in Lorraine. Y'all know that.
Fuck
Y'all
yeah.
know that. There's some scrappers. And we got that weight room already set up in there. Everybody's gonna be fast, everybody's gonna be strong, everybody's gonna be conditioned, everybody's gonna be sharp up top. Because that's the biggest thing, I think, when it comes to working out, and especially at the steel, is like, if people are coming in and they're not going ham and really working, I don't,
Yep.
it's kind of one of those things.
What are you
Like,
doing
all right,
here?
man. Yeah, what are you doing here?
Yep.
I'm not like I don't come up to you if like I see somebody slacking one time, be like, hey, get the hell out of here. You know what I mean? But it's like it's one of those conversations that I've already had with a couple people where it's like, dude, this ain't
This
this ain't
ain't
the
Planet
spot for what
Fitness.
you think you're doing. Yeah, this ain't what this is. This is a place where we're working.
Yep.
And dude, it's crazy. Like how fast people are progressing in there. There's dudes that came in a month ago, probably like 6 weeks ago, benching like 225, squatting 225. Just numbers you're not really pushing too hard.
Yeah.
Now they're hitting like 280 on bench, about to push 4 wheels on squat, and it's like,
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
dude, you can't get that strong that fast. You know what I mean? That's
Nah.
not, it doesn't work like that.
Yep.
All those gains are coming from up here. You know what I mean? It's 100% mental thing, bro. And people don't know how to push nowadays. I feel
It's
like
intensity.
Mhm.
People don't know like how to train with intensity.
Yeah, exactly. The intensity is everything too, because you don't even need equipment, but if you train with intensity outside, you find something to do pull-ups on, you
Yeah.
find
Fuck
something.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like you don't need shit if you got intensity. You
Yep.
know?
I remember one of my boys back in the day had got locked up for something, and he came out, and you would have thought that he went away to like bodybuilding school, and I was like, or like bodybuilding classes. I was like, bro, what the fuck you do? He's like, push ups, sit ups, this and that all day long. That's all I could do. And I was like, good God. And he was fucking, but he was saying the same thing. He's like, I'd grab on whatever I could to do pull ups on the bunk. He was like, I'd do push ups, sit ups, all that. It's like, you don't need machines at all. You don't need bands. You don't need none of it. But like you
I'm
Uh,
not
said, you have to have
saying
it up here.
I'm not saying I want to go to jail, but I
No,
think I would thrive in jail. Like I need like that
I
disciplined
would
regiment,
not.
bro. That
I
disciplined
would
regiment,
not.
dude. I'll fucking kill it in there. I'll be so
have,
strict.
have about 3 square meals a day, knowing
Hell
what
yeah.
figure out
Fuck,
my macros every same
Yep.
meal.
I don't gotta worry about nothing else, bro.
fuck that.
I'm not saying I want to go. I think I could do it.
Saying it's a good environment. We should
Yeah.
all
I
strive
don't know
to
if I'm
make
saying that either.
yeah. We should all strive to make our environments feel more prison like,
Honestly, though,
Shit, the world might be a better place for some of these nut
for
jobs
real,
out here.
dude.
Hey, it's a world of comfort. Prison ain't got no comfort.
That's
Nope.
a fact. You could put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, I've never been to prison though, so I don't want anybody out there getting it twisted. Huh?
Yeah, no, me neither, and I don't want to.
You went through like basic training and shit, bro. It's basically the same shit.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, yeah. Same. I got my buddy Brody next to me. He's shaking his head. Yep.
Mm-hmm. I know. I've been there,
He's-
and I thrived there too. That's why I think I'd be good in jail.
Yeah, man.
So what's are you training people one-on-one, or when you say that you've been able to help people and I guess like it sounds bad, touch more people, not like that, but like make an
You about to
impact
get him
on
in
more
jail, bro.
people. Make an impact on more people. What are you doing outside of the gym, or what are you doing that goes hand in hand with the gym to be able to make that like impact?
Well, I tell you what, the biggest thing is that mental side.
Mhm.
It's not. I don't need to be collecting a personal training membership from you to get on your ass and teach you
Yeah.
about using your fucking head
Yeah.
and getting in the zone when you're doing shit. If people are in their lackadaisical, it's the way it is. It's just the way I think.
Human nature.
Especially, yeah, it's human nature, and a lot of these dudes, it's like a lot of them played sports in high school, and when you're playing those sports to a certain degree, you're taught to lock in and you're taught to do it, depending on what your program is and who's leading it. Some people teach it better than others, but it's one of those things where after we get out of sports for the first time, 19 to 30 years old, that little time cycle, people just they forget all that work that they were forced to do, because
Mhm.
the weight room, the S&C, it's not like people that were playing sports did that for fun. They did it because that was required for their sport and they had to do it. So it's like now that they're not playing the sport, they don't have that prison regiment, where
Yep.
they better be there or else their ass is grass when it comes to the season time. They ain't gonna be playing. They're gonna be running sprints because they ain't got no discipline.
Mm-hmm.
And weren't there in the off season lifting weights. But we don't have that after that high school, college sports.
Yep.
And it's just one of those things where I feel like we definitely should, because there's absolutely no bad that comes from it at all. It's only good that comes out of it. But it's just one of those things where nobody's really thinking about it, because I feel like after that stage, people are more so thinking about getting to their money, maybe finding their wife, maybe finding a house, securing a good job, going to school, doing what society wants them to do, getting
Yep.
they get in this path that is already pre-made. You better not try and jump the walls and get out of it. You better just walk down this narrow road.
Yep.
That's all you can do. And I feel like there's just not enough emphasis on it. And when you really look at it and think about it for what it is, if you are keeping that discipline with yourself when nobody else is doing it for you, what's going to happen with your money, your wife,
Yep.
your job, you're getting a house, raising up a
Mhm.
family? It's only going to do good, but it's on you to do it now. There's nobody else holding your hand. You don't have that coach leading you on the way, like, hey, you better be in the weight room 3-4 days this week when we're all lifting. You don't
Yeah.
have anybody, because it's just on you. And that's what I feel like the biggest thing that I'm trying to do with the gym is I'm trying to bring all these kind of what you guys are saying with the DTI community. You want that accountability for everybody, and to kind of help show people you need to be doing this because it's good for you, not for any other reason, just because it's good for you. And that's what I want to do. I want to, because I think it, like I said, it just comes full circle. If you can get in the weight room and hit a leg day and squat with intensity and really push yourself with a spotter behind you, picking your chest up when you collapse under the bar, you should be collapsing under the bar. There's no reason not to. Everybody says, oh, training with reps in reserve. I fucking hate that shit, dude. I don't know what you guys think about that, but I think that is so stupid, bro. Like, people will say, oh, the sciences and the studies, but dude, I've been training my whole life, and I have never fucking trained with reps in reserve, dude. I just fucking go ham until I can't do the shit no more. And I think it got me pretty strong. Like, I don't have any like sources or
But it's all anecdotal. Like, you've seen it with you, and you've seen it with other guys who are coming through the gym. Like, you were just
Exactly.
talking about, like, guys don't just get that strong. But I mean, clearly something's getting there. I've trained with a lot of dudes who are the same way. It's train to failure, train to failure, train to failure. And I mean, I think it can be detrimental, but for the most part, like, you have to be okay with failing. Like, if you're not, you're never going to ever want to push it, because you're just going to be like, oh, I'm comfortable with this amount of weight. Let me just stay here.
Exactly. Yeah, but on top of that, man, that's the main thing, really. And like I said, when we get the mats down and we start getting some dudes rolling around and fighting,
Fuck
I
yeah.
want to bring that to that side as well, because I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say I'm gonna be the coach. I know all that shit. I don't know nothing about none of that shit.
Yep.
But I got
You're
buddies.
providing the space.
Exactly. I got buddies that know a lot about it. I'm not a one man show. I know how to lift, and I know how to fucking lock in. The other shit, I can help with that aspect of it, but teamwork makes the dream work, man. I was listening to this Nick Saban talk, and he was saying how people, I mean, it's a famous saying, there's no I in team, but there's an I in win. And that's from the individual. And if the individual brings the right intensity, got integrity, and brings the shit that they're supposed to be bringing, that's how you win. When you bring all these individuals together and put them on a team. But everybody's doing their part, their role, what they do, and just bringing it all together. You try and do too much on your own, and it ain't never gonna end well.
That's what's so dope to me about, like, this Twitter community, is what I'm going to call it, because that's where y'all fucking, that's even where I met you, and we fucking live in the same city. Like, that's how all these dudes are together. It's like, none of these dudes have like this mentality of like, I need this for me. Everybody's like, how can I help everybody? I mean, this is something I want to talk about anyway, but like, you're hosting this whole Elevate thing at the House of Steel. Like, that in itself, like, a lot of people will be like, that ain't me. Like, I'm not gonna support that. Like, I'm building my own shit here. But you're like, come on, bro. Like, bring these people in here and let's all grow together.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
in Elevate. What you mean,
Hell
man?
yeah.
I'm not gonna try and form my own shit. That's
Right.
my team. That's what I'm talking about. I'm the individual
Mhm.
that I have a gym. I have the space to do it. Why would I not have my boys coming over there? You know.
Yep.
Yep.
That's it.
But
Dude,
a lot of people,
Elevate.
that's the thing is like a lot of people don't got that mindset, bro. It's
Yeah,
just
there's-
Why, man?
this specific community all feels that way. And that's the thing that I love the most about it.
Yeah, that's what it's about, dude. That's how you get shit done. Nobody ever did something on their own, bro.
That's how you elevate.
Nobody. Nobody. A lot of people talk about self-made. You know, I'm self-made. You know, I did this shit on my own. No, you
Nope.
didn't. You're lying as shit. You're lying as shit. There ain't no way you self-made. It doesn't exist. It's not a real thing. All that is ego. You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. What's Elevate? What's it gonna look like when they come there? Are you guys gonna try and bring people from your gym to like join the Elevate community, or what is a collaboration? I know you're in Elevate, but what does that look like, or what are you guys trying to like gain from it?
Dude, we're just trying to meet up and get fucking yoked.
That's
Hell yeah.
dope. Fuck
That's
yeah.
what it comes down to.
Fuck yeah.
We're just trying to meet up and get fucking big, dude. It's fun meeting people that, like you say, in the community that have the same kind of thought process and the same goals in mind. It's good meeting and hanging out with the people in real life because doing it through the internet's cool.
Dude, it's so different. It's so different linking up in person.
Yep.
Yeah, like if we were doing this podcast all just sitting together on the same couch, that would be way cool. It's just cool being in person with people, and that's just bringing everybody. So, and especially the guys that haven't met everybody yet, being able to grow deeper relationships with each other and bringing people in that haven't met everybody yet. And then on top of that, just fucking pushing, bro. Set new PRs, baby. It always feels good to hit a PR. There's gonna be so much with us.
Yeah, then
I was just gonna say we got the itinerary if you guys want to hear it out a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to know what's going on for sure. I'm pissed. Like I'm not gonna be like I'm coming home like 3 weeks later. So I'm like, fuck.
Dude, it would be so good if you were. And like that's the thing too. It's not just like an Elevate thing. If there's anybody listening to this podcast that's in the area and they want to come hit this deadlift, come hit it, bro. This ain't no private event. This ain't a paid event. This is all free. We're just meeting up and we're getting fucking big.
Fuck
love it, dude. Fucking love it.
I'm getting amped.
So all right, it's October 29th is when we're pulling, but we got stuff scheduled from kind of Thursday to kind of Sunday. Thursday, we're gonna meet up at 5 p.m. at the Steel and get a little lift in. Maybe not everybody's there. Maybe some people are gonna leave after work Thursday and get in a little later. But if people are there at 5 p.m., just gonna get a lift in, get some dinner, just chop it up, hang out, build them relationships. And then Friday, that's when it's gonna start. October 28th in Lorain, Ohio.
Yes, sir.
What do you guys think Lake Erie is going to be temperature wise?
Oh,
y'all getting in?
Oh, we're getting in.
Hell
baby.
yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Starting off with the nice cold plunge.
Yep.
Get in there, just hang out, maybe bring some floaties, relax a little bit. Just have a good day.
Some floaties.
So yeah, 9 a.m. Gonna hit that. 10 a.m. gonna get some food. And then after 10 a.m., probably just gonna branch out. Everybody do their own thing. I'm not. I don't want to be like, fucking. We're doing this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And you better fucking be there. Like, bro.
No, that's the best way to do it. Let everybody kind of like just have time to like themselves. Like if people want to go chill, if people want to mingle, like they'll most likely all hang out anyway. So it's dope.
Exactly. Yeah. Everybody's probably gonna be kicking it regardless, but we'll be hanging out, and then again 5 p.m. lift time, get some food after, and then Saturday we're gonna be meeting up at 9 a.m. at the Steel. Lock the fuck in. We're gonna have some breakfast in us. Gonna be ready to go, and we're gonna be pulling, bro. We're gonna be pulling until we can't pull no more.
Yes, sir.
This dude got me wanting to look at flights, bro.
Come out, bro. It's gonna be a good time. And then we'll just be doing that shit. You know, I don't know when we're gonna stop. Whenever we stop is when we stop. And then we're gonna be done a little bit for the day. But we're doing a 75 hard right now as a group.
Mhm.
So gotta get two workouts in the day. So after we pull our max ever, we're gonna all meet up at 5 p.m. at my favorite park of all time. Y'all boys know about Peasley?
I
I don't think
don't.
I do actually, bro.
You guys don't know about Peasley?
Where's it at?
Oh, dude. You know,
Peasley. Nah,
Man,
I
that's
don't know. I
tough.
can't think about it either. Where's it at? Like, what's it
Do you,
by?
do you guys know Gay Bob's Meats?
No, bro, I don't.
You guys don't know about Gay Bob's Meats?
Did I fucking live in Lorraine? What is this?
All right. All right, listen, you know where the Corys
Dylan's
are?
looking up Gay Bob's Meats.
Nah, I'm clipping that. I had to write down the time so I know where to pull that at.
Yeah, all right, you boys ever gone Corey jumping?
Yeah, I know where that's at.
Yeah, I know where that's at.
Okay, so the one
Is Bob just
where-
like a dude who lives under the quarry?
Gives tuggies in the woods.
Well, no, it's right by there. So look, if you know where the Corys are, you never seen the deli shop called Sunday's Deli?
That doesn't sound anything like Gay Bob's Meats.
Hey, it's the same thing, bro. Gay
All right.
Bob owns Sundays, and that's just what it is, man. Gay
All
Bob,
right, all right.
Gay Bob, dude, that's a fucking character. You go in there
Oh shit.
and you just can't stop laughing. That dude, he was in the Marines, so I understand his humor now. But when I was young, I was like, this dude's gay as shit, man. What the fuck? I'm just trying to get my food and leave. What's he talking about? But
He said he was in the Marines. Now I get his humor.
yeah. But yeah, so shit. There's an apple orchard back there by the Corys, kinda. You guys
Okay.
know where that is? Miller's, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know where Miller's
Yep.
is.
Okay, so look, imagine you're at the Corys and you're coming down, you bust a left towards the apple orchards. You know when you pull up on the apple orchards, it's like a dead end road. You can go right or go left.
Yep.
Okay, so look, you're gonna go left, and then you keep driving. There's a big hill. You go down and come way up. When you
Yeah,
get
I
to the
never
top
been to
of the
this
hill,
park, dog.
dude, it's moral of the story is it's the best fucking park ever, and
I'm about to go
it's at the
even
top
if
of
I'm
the
not here
hill.
for this, just because I want to know where it is.
Dude, it's my favorite place to go hang out, bro.
I'm stopping at Gay Bob's Meats or
Yeah.
whatever
That's what you
beforehand.
You gotta go to Gay Bob's Meats, get you a Mexican Mike. Mexican Mike is the best one.
All right.
This is weird, bro.
So look, you get you a Mexican Mike. It's spicy, and then you go to Peasley Park. Look, if you just look up Peasley Road, Ohio, it'll take you exactly where you need to go.
Okay.
Just look up Peasley Road, because I don't think it's an actual park. It's kind of just like you take this road and then it turns into a gravel road.
Yeah.
And there's like a big old cornfield or a soybean field, I think. And then you pull into a little parking lot. And then it's the best fucking spot ever. If y'all don't know it, you're gonna have your new favorite place, bro. It's like you can hike on it and you can go a little to the left off the main trail and you can literally walk on the edge of like a fucking
I can't believe I've never heard of this.
dude, it's like a 100-foot cliff face, just
Damn.
sheer drop, bro. Like if you slip,
Damn.
yeah, if you slip, it's gonna be a rough. It's not gonna be a rough day, you know. It could be the day you go up and meet.
Yeah, dude.
Right?
It could be the best day.
Dad,
No big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
None
deal,
at all,
but,
man. None at all.
So, anyways, that's where we're going after we fucking pull our max deadlift.
Fuck yeah.
I literally have flights pulled up right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Mainly for Gay Bob.
Buddy. Hey, Gay Bob, he's waiting on you.
And Mexican Mike.
But yeah,
Oh
so
shit, dude.
5 p.m. we're going to Peasley for the anti-sissy movement after
Oh,
our
yeah.
death. And then Sunday we're going to church.
Fuck yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the weekend.
yeah.
It's gonna be a great weekend.
Hell yeah. Love
Yeah,
it.
that's dope. I like that. If that doesn't get you fired up, I don't know what will, because
Yeah, dude.
we might have to be there, Dylan.
Hey, you guys
You're
got
already gonna be here.
a hell of a weekend.
Or is that right before?
No, I'll be in Chicago.
You
Or
could drive it in, bro.
I could.
It's honestly, I just looked. It's a pretty cheap flight for me.
Is it?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
yeah. You know me.
Wait,
I'll pull the trigger right now.
Yeah, I know.
where flights at Hopper?
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
hey, Hopper, man.
yeah,
Hopper's
bro. That's the
it.
spot. That's
You
the
guys
spot.
know? You guys know what I just started listening to?
What?
My
This could
boy,
go anywhere after Gay Bob. I don't know.
my boy Joey Okam got me hip.
Okay,
Are you guys Hormozy fiends?
I listen to him here and there.
Dude, Hormozy's first 150 episodes, Joey just told me this. His first 150 episodes of his podcast, The Game, it's not even called The Game. It's called Gym Secrets. And the first 150 episodes are all about how he opened his gyms
Okay,
and how business. Dude, I've been learning so much from it.
Joey's
Oh,
big
shit.
into Hormozy because he's always telling me like these like what we had a big conversation about at that day Chipotle with him. So yeah, like
Yeah.
I'll definitely check that out because I've never really verbalized this, but I do want to open a gym eventually, and not even for like
Oh,
not even for like the
Oh!
sake because I've worked
big drop.
close to gyms, like with people who own gyms. And I know like I'm not gonna get fucking rich off of one gym. Like if I can get memberships to pay the fucking bills and shit, I mainly want it for a backdrop for myself, for content and community. That's it. Like I just want it so I can do what the fuck I want without anybody else telling me what to do.
Yep.
Bring the homies in like you're doing and just fucking create content and community, man.
And you know the best part that you can do with it. I can't send a picture in the
Nah.
but I don't know if you guys have seen the logo for the gym.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen it, Dylan?
Yeah.
I haven't.
That's what it's dude. It's if you go on Instagram and look
It's got like
up,
the cross in it, right?
yeah, bro. And that's
I could probably
Look
pull
up
it up
the
and
house.
show it.
yeah, the House of Steel OH.
Yeah,
on
I follow
Instagram.
it.
And that cross is the main part of it, bro. If we can get people in the gym that don't necessarily have that on their hearts, oh yeah, there you go.
It's all
That's
fucking
dope.
just reflecting shit, but yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, if we can get people in there, man, that are there to work out, and you know, maybe we slip that word to them and
Yep.
save their life,
Fuck yeah.
then that's what the gym's about, man. You get one person, and I think that's life's greatest pursuit. You know, that's what life's all about. Trying to bring people with us, you know, because all this stuff's gonna fade.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
it's all gonna fade. It's the only thing that matters. And
I love it, man. I love what you're doing. I love that it's in Lorraine. Like, it's
Yep.
fucking dope. It's so dope.
Lorraine needs it, bro.
It does. It
They
really
do.
does.
Yeah, I'm excited for where it's gonna go, bro. I think 10, 15 years down the line, it's gonna be a spot where people in Lorraine, especially the young kids in Lorraine, are just,
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna be their spot, you know.
Yeah,
And-
dude,
and
ever
it-
since like I moved and was at IVB, I always wanted something like that in Lorraine. And I could like the energy that's building behind it, I can already tell like that's what that's about to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. I hope so. I don't want to copy nothing. You
Nah.
know? Like, I'm not doing it to like be just like that. But
No.
that's definitely a great mold, dude. Zach is a legend, and what he did with that place is awesome. And I'm stealing one thing from him though. I'll tell you this much. I saw a sign he had next to the thermostat that said
Yeah.
"cold?" Work
Train harder, baby.
I'm putting that sign up in there.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, that's not a joke either. He don't turn that shit on. I could tell you firsthand.
I don't even have heat, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't
There
even
you
got it.
go.
Train harder.
Train hard, baby. Especially in them February, January
Mhm.
cold times.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's one thing about the warehouse is it holds heat extremely well. So in the winter, like up until December, January, it's still pretty warm in there.
Yeah.
But from January to March, April,
It's gonna hold some
you
cold
better
too.
bring your sweatshirt.
Hell yeah. Well, Freddie, you got anything?
No.
All right. JR, definitely shout out your Twitter. You're probably one of the most underfollowed dudes on there. You post fucking valuable shit every day. I just say your blood curls yesterday morning. So
You hit them?
yeah.
Dude, those are brutal, ain't it?
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah. Blood curls mixed with a nice set of spider curls, and your arms just fall right off.
Yep. So definitely shout out your social. Let everybody know where they can find you, bro.
Oh, yeah. If y'all want to see me on Twitter, it's JR Smith _I. It's gonna pull up as the real J.R. Smith, not to be confused with the J.R. Smith that made a fortunate blunder in the 2018 finals.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that was rough. But
yeah,
my Instagram is J.R. Smitty. That's SMITTY. And if you guys want to support the gym and see what's going on at the gym, that one is just the House of Steel OH.
Oh yeah. If you're in the rain, which a lot of these people probably are, definitely go check out the gym. It's right on fucking Overland Ave. Like it's not hard to find, bro.
Matt's gonna be so salty he didn't know about this gym when he listens to this.
It's bad because I never told him either, and I've been there.
Damn. You had our boy going to Planet Fitness.
I thought he liked it, man. I thought he liked it.
No, he hates it.
I thought he liked it because he gets to use the Smith machine. It makes him feel stronger than he actually is.
Clip that and post that too to piss him off.
You know what we've been hitting to feel stronger than we really are is reverse bands. You guys ever use those?
Yeah.
Hey, I was reading a study the other day that said if you do reverse bands or chains on a deadlift, obviously when you're at your weakest point of the lift, it's going to help you do it. But at some point, the bands just completely let go. So you're doing a weight that's way more than you can do regularly. Yeah. I was reading the study that did say that if you can do that, then it's just going to boost every other part of your lift along with it. It said it's not something to do as like a month training block, but if you do it like a week or two in a row and then go back to your normal stuff, it'll get you fucking big. And it went crazy. I did 315 for 3 on the reverse bands like a month ago, and like it was tough. I was bouncing that shit off my chest. And then this past week I hit 405 for 3 pause reps on there.
Jesus.
And dude, I think doing the bands was a part of it, bro. That and pause reps they've been getting me big.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah. I gotta come through and max out one time because I don't got any spotters out here. Let's see where we're at, baby.
Dude, get you a spotter.
Yeah, all I got's my girl, and I don't trust her to go too high.
What are you saying, Dylan?
I'm saying that she'll fucking drop that shit on me, bro. I'll tell her that to her face. I'll let her spot me for like 250, but I ain't going over 250 with her.
I'm not
terrifying.
trusting Rachel to spot me either, bro.
Yeah, no,
yeah, I'm cool on that. I'm cool on that, bro.
Well, I hope that I see you boys in October, man.
Yeah, if not, I'm definitely gonna be at Thanksgiving, so I'll definitely come through for a lift then.
Hell yeah, we'll figure it out. And if you guys ever want to do this again, man, I know you're kind of talking about stuff, but if you guys ever want to get into the weeds of some training and some mental shit, hit me up, man. I'll hop back on here. I love you.
Oh guys. Yeah, for sure.
Great talk. We definitely will.
Oh yeah, bro. This was definitely dope. I had a lot of fun on this one.
Yeah,
this is probably the most I've laughed on the podcast.
Yep.
All right, bro.
About Gay Bob's meats, baby.
Hell yeah, it's been real. Shout out Gay Bob.
Get you a Mexican mic.
Yep. Shout out Gay Bob.
Oh yeah, boys. Well, you guys have a good day. Appreciate it, JR.
You too, man.
Y'all have the best weekend, man. Peace.
You
Love
too.
You, boys.
Later. Love you too,
bro.
man.
Love you.